We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team.
You said what happened, Gotti?
On your screen, ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And
yeah, I'm gonna hit you for sure, man. For sure. I need a 12. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming for sure. I'll be up in the morning. Oh, Rex.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And here we go.
You're a little freak.
In Madden Ultimate Team.
You're a little freak having all them goddamn kids, too.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Drunk. Out here drunk as hell.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
Yeah.
And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Mahomes' throw taken in by London. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
hey, watch what this nigga say, man.
I'ma kill him, I don't hate on no man, but if you cold, I don't feel him, social gun. If niggas on your ass, that's that. Hold on.
Watch what he say, bro.
Niggas on your ass, that's that club shit. I can get to what he's told, that's that drug shit. I'ma make it with the trap, but I can't rush shit. I got a Drake in the booth, how can I miss? Fuck a bad bitch, have a kid, that's on my list. I don't like sober ass people, cause they always bitch. If you smoke a blunt, I guarantee you be super lit. Let's go ahead, switch up and feel like I'm hogging this. Hey.
That nigga's stupid. He said acting gangster, you throw it on some duck shit. Them niggas is be on duck ass. They really do.
Weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're the offensive line and give them credit. Trying to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The escapability and evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 5 down from the 22. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
I know niggas gonna.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, leading 5 yards on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw.
It's crazy to me.
Has got it.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Young now after the fumble recovery. That's to the former Giant, Odell Beckham. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A run here with D'Ernest Johnson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. On 1st and 10, Young. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Young's throw complete there to Smith. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. D'Ernest Johnson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Returnable here for Hester. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Giants.
Points count the same no matter who scores them, but it feels like there's something extra when you get them the non-traditional way. From your special teams, an extra bounce for your squad.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. They'll try to throw down. Young. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense. On 2nd down, Young again. To the left side and caught by Hester. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Young. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Young on third down. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Eagles! Odell Beckham, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, and ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great, D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes free.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Hester to return from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Young. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. Hester to return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Young. That'll be caught by Hester. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hester to return from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and 1, here's Young. Steps away to his left. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on third and 1.
Third and short, and they decided not to run for it, and he's able to escape the pressure, finds a clear throwing lane outside the pocket, gets the completion, and picks up the first down.
A first down carry here for Johnson. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Young to throw it. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Young to throw on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
This nigga sucks. He's wide open.
Scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially
what you doing?
A loss of 1.
That's a play to take
What's all right,
for
baby?
the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going
What's
to try
all
and
right?
block him, Maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah Likely, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the lead.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hester to return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
He's still on his feet. How about this? He's to the 10.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dearness Johnson. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
They run once more with Stevenson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. A give for Stevenson, running right.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Here's Hester open right side. And he is going to have the Giants first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Stevenson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and this time he is in. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Young. Eluding the pressure right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devin Hester, 38 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now Hester will get a shot. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Giants. This game wasn't tied for long. How about that? A big return here in the 4th.
And this is that time of game where every big play is magnified. fourth quarter, kick return for a touchdown. You've got to feel great about your chances at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they regain the lead. Now we'll see if they can hold it. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Now Hester will get a shot. Returnable here for Hester. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is 1st and 10. Now a first down throw for Young. He's got Hester complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And Young's throw there incomplete. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Young. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Young to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Again, it's Stevenson. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can